Hello guys and welcome to a new episode of the Football Show. As today we're going to talk about yesterday's Champions League games and also today's Champions League games. So let's get started. Let's start with yesterday's Champions League games. Ajax versus Benfica. Benfica won 2-0. A very important win for Jose Mourinho's side, considering they've had four opening defeats in Champions League. So for a big club like Benfica, it was important for them to win, to get back to winning ways. And they just did that against Ajax. Galatasaray lost 1-0 to Jens Saint-Gilloise. Juventus beat Bodo Glimt 3-2. Napoli beat Karabakh 2-0. Marseille beat Newcastle United 2-1. Two goals from Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Newcastle were leading in the first half, will go from Harvey Barnes, but in the second half you have to say we give a lot of credit to Marseille. They were better in the second half and they scored two goals. And you have to say that when Aubameyang scored that equaliser in the 46th minute, you can feel that the atmosphere of the Marseille fans was building, and it was making more the Marseille players fired up and motivated to go and score the second goal, and they did that. And so yeah, very good comeback from Marseille. The first half I thought it was Newcastle played quite well, but in the second half I thought Marseille were better. You have to also maybe criticise Newcastle because, when you're winning 1-0, you cannot be like straight away starting the second half straight away and be that complacent and think like, oh, we're winning 1-0, that's it, it's easy. No, this is Champions League. This is the highest level of football, and you play against the good teams and in the most difficult atmospheres. And I think Newcastle got a bit complacent in the second half, in my opinion. So yeah, I think if they got a point, it would have been okay. But that's what cost them the win and the point as well. So that's what when you get complacent, you get punished, and that's what happened to Newcastle United. But very good credit has to go to Marseille. Aubameyang once again scoring against a Premier League side. So just like the old days, But yeah, very poor win for Marseille, and not a good defeat for Newcastle United. Borussia Dortmund beat Villarreal 4-0. Guirassy scoring two goals again. I mean, he was on fire in Champions League last season. This season so far, he doesn't seem to be far off it. Chelsea beat Barcelona 3-0. I mean, I never thought I would say that. I have this prediction before the game. I would never. If you told me Chelsea would have won, I would be like, okay, maybe that could happen. But 3-0, I would like, what are you talking about? But you have to give a lot of credit to Chelsea and to Enzo Maresca. They nullified Barcelona's weakness. And what I like about Enzo Maresca is that he approaches the games in a very tactical, detailed way, and he approaches it by trying to nullify the weaknesses of the opponent. He's not like some managers where they're like, no, I'm going to stick to my principles, I'm going to try to play the tiki-taka way, try to attack and play from the back and dominate possession. No, he does it in his own way, and he tries to nullify the weaknesses of the opposition. He does it fantastically well. He did amazingly well against Paris Saint-Germain in the Club World Cup final. When he played like into the side of Nuno Mendes and into the side of Hakimi, left back and right back, because he knows that PSG are not strong defensively in that side. Sorry, I don't know what happened there. I'm really sorry, but as I said, Enzo Maresca, he knows how to nullify the weakness, as he did against Paris Saint-Germain, nullify that weaknesses on that side. He did that in this game against Barcelona, nullifying the weakness on Balde, on Koundé, on defensively in Barcelona, because we all know Barcelona like to play this ridiculous high line defensively, and Enzo Maresca exploited that fantastically well. He got his tactics spot on, he got his game plan completely right, and Chelsea players executed that game plan. It was Chelsea really that good. I think it was their best performance of the season. Just not only that they destroyed Barcelona, the way they played, they were creating chances after chances. Bro, they had like 3 or 4 disallowed goals, man. They were that good. They were that good. They were fantastic. Going forward, they were causing problems. And defensively, they didn't look. They look good defensively, because Chelsea sometimes they have problems defensively, but defensively I thought Chelsea quite solid. Cucurella, I thought he was amazing. He kept what's his name, Lamine Yamal quiet. Reece James fantastic. Chelsea were really really that good. They were fantastic. Enzo Fernandez, what a performance for him again. Absolutely bossed it. Chelsea were fantastic. They were amazing. Amazing. I'm not exaggerating, by the way. I'm just saying. I was really impressed by Chelsea's performance. They really destroyed Barcelona. They really they were like push, 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 push. Like even they were winning 2-0. They were like push. Let's go. That's third goal, fourth goal. Like they were really destroying them. Attack after attack, a chance after chance after chance, and they were superb. Enzo Maresca got it right. The players got it right. The first goal, I've seen the Barcelona fans in social media complain about it and say, "Oh, the goal should have been disallowed because Cucurella was in offside position." Listen, from what I see in one angle, it looks like offside, but you have to see in different angles as well, because one angle doesn't say everything, as we all know with the current VAR and etc. and offside. But yeah, but from what I see, it's offside. It should be offside, but at the same time. Yes, people are going to say, "Oh, Barcelona down to 10 men," but you can't make excuses. Even before down to 10 men, even before the first goal, Chelsea were battering Barcelona. They were battering, right? They were destroying them. And the red card, yeah, okay, the red card happened, the own goal happened, but that was Barcelona's mistakes. Nothing to do with Chelsea. Chelsea caused those mistakes. How good they were in the first half. And the second half, they punished those mistakes more and more. Estevao, oh my god. What a player. What a player. He's a top quality player. Top quality. The finish, the movement, oh, amazing. Amazing. Fantastic. He's a fantastic player. He's a quality player. If he keeps the progression and the way he's performing right now for Chelsea in the next couple of years, it could be an amazing player for Chelsea. He could be, honest, I'm not exaggerating, but he could be one of the best players in the world. Amazing, fantastic performance. He's Brazilian, of course it helps with the quality that he has, but amazing, fantastic performance. He was superb. We see social media, the battle between Lamine Yamal and Estevao, but Estevao won the battle. He was fantastic. Third goal, Liam Delap with the third goal. Decent finish for him. But Chelsea were phenomenal. Enzo Fernandez was fantastic. They were brilliant. Chelsea. They were absolutely brilliant. They were from start to finish. They were brilliant. It was their best performance of the season by far, not even close. By far, that's how good they were tactically, and mentally and physically and defensively and offensively and everything. They were phenomenal, Chelsea. I'm really impressed with how well they performed. Now, what they have to do is to keep it going. Keep this level of good performances and good consistency. Because, let's not forget, Chelsea are a young squad. They are capable of performing this kind of great performances against big teams. We saw it against PSG in the Club World Cup final. We saw it in this game. We saw it against Liverpool, even though they're struggling a lot. We saw it against Tottenham away. They are capable. I wouldn't be surprised if they turn up and beat Arsenal in the weekend. But it's just that consistency. They need that. They need good consistency, because Chelsea, they were fantastic against Barcelona, but 3 weeks ago, they drew to Karabakh. So it's that consistency that Chelsea fans sometimes they may be frustrated. Otherwise, if they fix that consistency, then they will be a top team, and they will have a good chance of winning the Premier League and the Champions League. So yeah, because they've got a really good squad. They've really squad of great players who are upcoming superstars and great players for Chelsea in the future. And they've got a very good manager like Enzo Maresca, who's very good tactically, and he can adapt very, very well as well. This is what I like about Enzo Maresca. He's not like the old school, the school of Pep Guardiola managers where they play one way. No, he can adapt. This is what I really like about Enzo Maresca as well. So, well done to Chelsea, well done to Maresca, well done to all the players, and a very important win as well, especially to give them that gives them a better chance to qualify for the last 16 automatically, even though they still have difficult games to play. Atalanta away, Napoli away. So this is a very good win for Chelsea. For Barcelona, they didn't turn up. They were very poor. Defensively. They got exposed massively. they got exposed massively, and they should have lost by 5 or 6 nil. Like they got exposed massively. Comparsi exposed massively. Arejo again costing Barcelona in Champions League once again. In midfield, Chelsea looked. In midfield, Barcelona looked hopeless. Hopeless. Going forward, nothing. Yamal again, once again, before the game, he posted his Instagram story. And what did he do? Nothing. Like, stop posting on social media. Stop talking on social media. Talk on the pitch, not on social media. As I said before, Lewandowski, poor performance. Very poor performance from Barcelona. Very poor. And Yamal, like, stop posting social media messages. You don't help yourself. You don't help yourself. Talk on the pitch. Don't talk. Open your mouth on the pitch. Don't open your mouth outside the pitch. So, yeah, and I don't know why did Hansi Flick bench Rafinha? I don't know why. Why did he bench Rafinha? I have no idea. I think, or even bench like Rashford. I think Rashford or Rafinha should have played instead of Ferran Torres. Well, why Ferran Torres started and like, okay, if you're not gonna play Rafinha, I don't know exactly why. Maybe he was injured. I don't know. But if you're not gonna play Rafinha, why don't you also play Rashford? I find it strange from Hansi Flick. And Rashford he's been very good for Barcelona in Champions League this season. So I think Hansi Flick and his players got the game, the lineup, the game plan completely wrong. Completely wrong. And again, when are they gonna fix that defensive high line? Or it's just, it's the Barca way. We have to go with that. Like Hansi Flick likes to say at times. No. If you want to win the Champions League, you have to fix your defensive problems. Otherwise, if you're still defensively vulnerable as you are, you're not going to win the Champions League. You might win La Liga, but you're not going to win the Champions League. So, Hansi needs to fix that. Manchester City against Bayer Leverkusen. Bayer Leverkusen win 2-0 against Manchester City. Goals from Grimaldo and Patrick Schick. Well done to Bayer Leverkusen. I mean, I don't think they, in general, City create a lot of chances. They had a lot of shots, but at the same time, when Bayer Leverkusen had chances, they took it. Whereas Man City didn't took it. So you have to give a lot of credit to Bayer Leverkusen for being clinical than Man City, and they were patient. Bayer Leverkusen, even though Man City created chances after chances, Bayer Leverkusen were patient. They were like, okay, let's wait for a chance, let's wait for a moment, and then we take it. And they took it. So that's when City kept missing chances. That's when the confidence built from Bayer Leverkusen that we can get something from them, we can punish them, and Bayer Leverkusen did that so well to them. For Manchester City, for Pep Guardiola, I mean, why did they make so many changes? If you look at the next games in the Premier League for Man City, they've got Leeds at home, Fulham away, Sunderland at home. 3 games that they should win. Sunderland might be this difficult game, but they should win also that as well. Why are you making so many changes? And this is a game in the Champions League where City had to win, because after that they've got Real Madrid in the Champions League away. Why did he make so many changes? I don't understand. He even benched the goalkeeper, Donnarumma. He benched Donnarumma. He benched Ruben Diaz. He benched Phil Foden. He benched Djokovic. He benched Chuck. He benched Haaland. He benched Nico O'Reilly. He benched Gvardiol. He benched everybody. Like, bloody hell. I mean, yeah, you can make changes, but not to that extent, Pep, man. Come on. Like, Savinho's not good enough. Mamouche is not what he used to be in the last season. Ricky Lewis, is he good enough? I don't think so. Ain't no he's defensively weak. Cousin of right back, really. Like, something that changes Guardiola me. I think he underestimated the potential impact in this game. He underestimated that you have to win to have a good chance of winning, of qualifying. Because, City drew one game. If they lost against Real Madrid, it would be fine if they won the rest of their games. Because the rest of their games, they've got this game, they've got Galatasaray away and Bodo Glimt away. So they could lose to Real Madrid and still win the other games and still qualify for the last 16 automatically. But he threw that game away like a piece of paper. Like, I don't know why Pep Guardiola did that. Why so many changes? And they've got Leeds at home. It's not like they're gonna play, I don't know, to Liverpool away or Arsenal away or Chelsea away. I don't know why Guardiola had the he had to feel that he need to make so many changes. I don't know why. So big mistake in my opinion. Slavia Prague drew 0-0 with Athletic Bilbao. Now let's move on to today's Champions League games.